Greetings. Today I would like to speak to you about the income requirements for the UK spouse visa. The first thing I would like to say is that I'm not actually an immigration advisor or anything else. I don't have any specific qualifications in giving immigration advice, and for all information I would advise you to go to gov.uk spouse visa 2024, especially in the light of changes that are due to happen. Just go onto the website for verified information, or you can actually retain the services of a immigration lawyer. Once again, this is just a YouTube video going over the information that is publicly available on a verified website such as gov.uk spouse visa 2024. The current minimum income threshold is 18,600 per annum. So currently that is the requirement. The next change will be on the 11th of April, where it will go up to 29,000 per annum. So be aware of the changes. If you're not due to submit your application anytime soon, please be aware of the changes. So currently it's 18,600 per annum, and from the 11th of April 2024 it will then be 29,000 per annum. There are plans for another increase. That won't be until later this year. I believe it will be going up to 34,000 with a view to going up to 38,000 per annum. Clearly, that is a massive jump from what it is currently. People have been taking action. I myself signed a petition. You can also sign this petition. It's very easy. I'll put the link in the description. You just sign the petition. If we are able to get up to 100,000 by June of this year, it will actually have to be debated in Parliament. Due to the massive response so far from the general public, there have been some changes. I will include all this information in the description. If you would like to sign the petition, you would be welcome to. It was created in response to the government changes. Hopefully we can get to 100,000 by June, and it will be debated in Parliament. There is a strong feeling about the income changes, and before we done our application, I was really adamant that we had better do it before all these things came into play. So the rationale for the minimum income threshold is to evidence that we can support ourselves, support the person we're sponsoring, and not be likely to request any public funds in support or to rely on any benefits or what have you. This can be proven in different ways. It can be proven by your payslip. Your payslip may be monthly, your payslip may be weekly. It doesn't matter how many jobs you have. So you might work for an agency where your pay varies from month to month, or you may have 2-3 jobs at a time. It really doesn't matter as long as you have 6 months worth of the income of 29,000 per annum, which in this case would be on and after the 11th of April. So you would need 6 months worth of pay slips, probably a letter from your employer, if possible. You can also total up the proof in different ways. So you may have savings of over £16,000. So if you do have savings of that amount, you probably only need 2 pay slips. So there's ways that you can mix and match your proof of income. However, if you do have savings, I believe it needs to have been in your account for at least 28 days prior. So just go on the website and see the different ways you can prove your financial income. But the most straightforward way, I would say, would be to just submit 6 months worth of pay slips. The minimum is 6 months. I ended up submitting a year, but the minimum is 6 months. Another way that it can also be evidenced is through your bank statements. So make sure you do have 6 months worth of bank statements to verify the fact that you are receiving that income into your account. It doesn't actually matter what state your bank account is in, so don't feel like you need to have thousands upon thousands in your bank account. All they care about really is that you have that regular income coming into your account. Where it goes back out to, they really don't care. But as long as you have that regular income. In regards to the financial requirements, I don't believe it's fully going to go through, because we've also got a general election coming up. So I honestly do not feel that's going to go through. I also have another video that I done ages ago, which was titled UK Visa Fees, Political Muscle. And the point that I was making is that there are actually things we can do to challenge the government proposals about the increase. So many people already know that as part of the Commonwealth, we do have a right to vote in the UK. As long as you do have the correct immigration papers, vote. Many people know that by registering on the electoral, it helps with your credit score, but registering on the electoral means you can vote. Okay, so that's actually what it's there for, so you can vote. So what would be a good idea is perhaps look for your look online to see who your local MP is and reach out. Before we done our application, I reached out to my local MP. I let them know. I just spoke to them about my views on immigration, on the different visas, on the increase on the health surcharge. You know, I let my MP know a lot of things by email, and the MP actually responded, which was really helpful. And the MP also let me know that if I did need any help in regards to my application, they would be happy to help me. So what you can do as well is that if you are due to make an application, you can reach out to your MP and just give them the heads up and say, hey, this is what I'm planning to do. I'm quite nervous. If I do need any help down the line, would you be willing to be available for me? And it's just a really good way to engage with your local MP, because just who knows when you might need to call in, just need that support, that extra support. But as I've also said, there is a lot we can do. You can sign the petition. If we do get up to 100,000, it will be debated in Parliament. The government has already responded to the petition so far, so it's so good to see progress. And for the lady that actually started the petition, I'm really proud of her. I think that was a really good idea, and it just shows that we do have the right to apply, and there are things that we can do, and all is not lost. You know, this is an ongoing journey, and I believe things will get better for some people that may feel that they've just been completely blindsided by the new rises. So thank you very much. I will be back to you next week with some more information on the spouse visa 2024. Thank you.